Hello, I'm Randall M. Rueff. Last time in my Hilltop YouTube / controversy, I read you the letter that I got. Well, this time I thought I would go over the letter and explain what I thought the parts meant. Okay. Introductions and introducing. Controversy should be removed. They think it should be removed. I got to that part. We were somewhat dismayed that you felt it necessary to read the letter addressed to us in the public forum of the internet. Well, this is the first actual, controversy I've really ever had, and anything really worth putting on the internet to discuss. So I'm kind of excited. I mean, maybe that's not the way you think I should look at it, but I'm kind of excited. It's a little bit of a controversy. My life is boring, so here I am. That sums up a lot. But anyway, moving on. Let's see. Please understand the board of directors and myself are charged with the responsibility. Okay. They're basically saying they understand the board of directors and myself are charged with the as we serve God of doing what we believe in the best interest of Hilltop and our ministry. Well, first of all, let me say I wouldn't have put the videos on the internet if I didn't think it would help, or at least get some attention to the camp, positive attention or bland attention. It's just I haven't heard any negative feedbacks. They wouldn't have even known about the videos that had the Republic of Columbus, Indiana. It's a newspaper. Probably called them concerning an article they were considering writing or writing. I don't know. I don't know what the deal in the letter is or the newspaper article is. But anyway, I would think of it as positive. I mean, I don't understand why they're so upset about it because, I mean, when the newspaper decided or is thinking about doing or whatever the situation in the article is, they got the information and saw the information. So they would have had, I would have thought, a chance to spread the word, the message, the gospel, to the newspaper person and whoever would read it. So I would think this would be a positive opportunity, not something, remove the videos. Apparently that's not the case. So moving on to the next part. Let's see. YouTube is not an acceptable forum for Hilltop Christian Camp. Well, I have to disagree with this fact. I'll admit there's some stuff on there on YouTube that's not Christian. But again, it's probably the largest format in the world to put videos and stuff out there. So, well, how do I say it? If non-Christian stuff is being put out there, and it's free and accessible to everybody, I would think they would want to put stuff on there. Put the Christian message out there on something that's free. I mean, this is advertising that's free. It's accessible to anybody in the world with a computer. YouTube, in my opinion, is the perfect place to put both the message of Jesus Christ and the message of Hilltop Christian Camp and what they do. So I have to disagree with you 100% on this. And I hold the exact 180-degree position on that point. I can understand. I can't understand why they might. Well, no, actually, I can't. Well, to some degree, I can, because what happened is in a previous video, one of the videos, there's about 12, 15 of them. I'm not sure exactly how many. It's just some girls in the kitchen messing around, playing with some chocolate. And what happened is when you pulled up chocolate or the related articles that came up, well, they weren't so Christian. And I have to agree with them on this point. But my counterpoint is that if these not-so-Christian videos are coming up in the related column next to it, well, when these other people are looking at these non-Christian, they'll see the Christian ones. So, I mean, I see their point, but I also see have to make them now aware of the counterpoint, is that the people that aren't Christian or are putting non-Christian things on there are going to see the Christian things. So it works both ways. Okay, in our judgment, therefore, we are asking that you honor your word that you would remove the Hilltop videos from the YouTube site if again requested to do so. This is true. I did tell him originally when I got the first phone call, I said, yeah, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'll be more than happy to erase them if you think it's appropriate. Well, quite frankly, I'm not a woman, but I have changed my mind, respectfully. I realize they're not the grandioso videos of, YouTube or even Christian messages, but I think it's kind of a thing where I believe it's my small part. If somebody can come to the camp and accept Jesus, or at least learn more about Jesus and have a positive influence because of something I've put on the internet, I believe this is something that should be done. There's that old story in the Bible, where Jesus talked about where he gave the one man 1 talent, another man, I think it was 3, and the other one 5, and the one guy buried his thing, and that was bad. Well, as a Christian, I don't want to be burying what I've done, my work. I don't want to be burying. I want to use it and make it go forward. And I think if I delete these videos, or at least I feel if I delete these videos, I would be burying, or in this case, deleting the work I've done, which I believe is positive, and I don't think I should do that. Okay, let's see. Basically, it's in this part, Jim says you are correct, and he did give permission. However, he doesn't feel. So in other words, he said it's okay for me to take the pictures and do whatever. It's inappropriate to post them on the internet. This doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, you're going to he gave permission to take the pictures, but he doesn't want me to use the pictures, which doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, what would be the point of taking them if you don't use them for something? A point to ponder. Without prior knowledge. Permission of the camp directors. He's also asking that the references to he and Nadine be removed from the YouTube site. I did reference Jim and Nadine Campbell because when I took the pictures, they were the ones in charge of the camp. I understand he's semi-retired now, not as in charge as he used to be. But I referenced them because they were the ones in charge of the camp that gave me permission to take the pictures. Or Jim was the one that gave me. But they worked together, or used to anyway, and running the camp. So that's why I think, I don't know why they don't want to be referenced in the Hilltop videos, because, I mean, they've done great work for the camp for many years. In fact, decades. They've been there doing God's work, helping, I mean, if you think about all the people that have gone to Hilltop Christian Camp and have been saved, or at least, I mean, hundreds of thousands over the decades. I can only imagine I can't think why they wouldn't want to be associated with it on the internet. I mean, they're associated with it in Columbus, Indiana, and Bartholomew County and Brown County area. I mean, I just don't know why now they don't want to be associated with it on the internet. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, the only thing I can come up with is they're not thinking this as the internet and YouTube and the whole thing as a chance to spread the word. To be honest, I don't know why they don't want the association. Maybe I'll hear something back from them or somebody else saying why they don't want it, but I think they're doing a good thing, and they've done good things. I think it's something they should be proud of. I mean, they've done good work for the Lord for many years. I don't know. Okay. And as far as actually removing it, I don't plan to remove it. So, I mean, as of this moment, I think it's positive, good thing for them. So, if it's a humility thing, that's cool. I can understand that, but sometimes it's nice to have other people say you've done good stuff, and here I am. I'm saying they got good stuff. They've done good stuff. So, as of right now, I don't plan to remove it. If this offends you, I'm sorry. Okay, page 2. We are grateful for the fact that you have personally influenced by the ministry of Hilltop